ladies and gentlemen, to some better bro games. We do have a little bit going on before zombies today. We are going to be starting off with some YUJI versus DENJI. Like, yo. We're going to try to see if we can get a special guest in right now to see if she will watch this of us to get some commentary. Let's see here. Let's give her a call and see what is good. Let's do Batman. The fuck? Damn, I haven't called her in a minute. Alright. Let's try. So we are sharing with her as well, so everyone can see. Hello. Chat, we're gonna call her. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble hands. Alright, we'll try the other way to call you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Take your phone off of Do Not Disturb, you little shit. Love you. Bye. Alright, chat, we're gonna give her the minute while we're taking a dab. If she joins in that time, we will do this with her. If not, we'll just continue it on. No stress, no stress. No stress, no stress. So how's everyone doing today? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. You guys are just getting here. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, let's get everything lined up. So, both of them are based off red, because I kind of want to do some colors for the fight, just like make it line up. So, underdog, I think the underdog is going to be DENJI. So DENJI, we're going to give the bigger color of the room. The one who I think is going to win is going to be YUJI. I think YUJI is going to easily kick off this, honestly. Just from, like, we'll see some details right here in a second once we watch this. But I think YUJI's going. I'm preemptively saying it now, YUJI's going to win. Yeah, I'm calling it now. YUJI's going to win. So YUJI will do red, which will be the desk. And then we'll do, was DENJI like orange? DENJI's more like an orange, right? Yeah. I know you guys can't really tell, but we got the colors going. Hey, If and Dixie, what up? What up, what up? We are getting started here soon. Giving it that minute. Giving it that minute. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we're gonna play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out. Come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. If you guys want to come check it out, come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus. Actually, I think I can also attach a link here. Hey, you guys. There we go. Our stuff shared. We're gonna give everyone a chance to get in your chat. Like we just started a few minutes ago. We're gonna give everyone a chance to get in here. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. You guys want to check it out? Come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. You guys want to check it out? Come check us out at Bro Games, all platforms. See you there. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some zombies. There we go. And we'll get on to Instagram as well. Hey, if you guys haven't yet, come join us. We are live. Come check us out. We're doing the YUJI versus DENJI fight, and then we'll play some. Facebook feed. Almost there, chat. Don't you worry. We are almost there. We're getting everything lined up for you guys. That way everyone gets a chance to get in here for this. The devil has horns, so do I. And he wears a suit and tie. There we go. There we go. Alright, chat. We are going to be doing the Yuji versus Yuji Itadori versus Denji fight. I do say right now that Yuji's going to win. I'm going to call it right now. Let's see here. I personally think Yuji's going to win. And this guess is based off of if they do all of Yuji. Like Death Battles is really good at doing everything from the history of whether it's comics, manga, anime, movies, spin-offs, OVAs, whatever it is. They're usually really good at getting all the information from it of what's like canon, what's not canon, and being as accurate as possible. So I really think if they do, what is it, Modulo? How the hell you pronounce that new one? If they did the newer Yuji, okay, if my headset does not turn off on me. Cool. If they do the future Yuji, bro, like there's no chance. There's no shot. No shot. But at the same time, here's where it comes double-bladed, right? Chainsaw Man heals off of blood. So, is piercing blood just out of the equation? Because piercing blood ends up being one of Yuji's biggest factors. Of how he reverse curse techniques, how he fights, how he can literally pierce the whole building in like a second. But again, it's if it can be absorbed. And again, does modular Yuji, is it just going to be Yuji, or they're going to give him Sukuna? Because they give him Sukuna, it's kind of like, at that point, it's not accurate. But if they go where it's just modular Yuji with no Sukuna, then yeah, we can go accurate. Obviously, Denji does keep Pucci until, like, if you're caught on the manga, like, towards the end. But, we're not gonna spoil everything. We're gonna dab while it's going.
YUJI versus DENJI.
The Vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
Okay, so dress up wise, it kind of looks like later outfits-ish. So at least mid-season, so we're getting some
He's
stuff.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Bro, Yuji, hands down.
If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Bro was throwing shit freaking day one. Stronger than anyone else in the series, period. Like, nah, Yuji's got this.
As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
A promise YUJI would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially,
Yuji also dies
monsters
a lot.
manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Grab wax.
Just one problem for YUJI. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna, the most powerful sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back from controlling his body, killing
that
everything
willpower-wise?
inside, and taking over the
Obviously.
world.
So
Yuji
Yuji
wins
got to
that.
know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard. Yuji would track down and nosh out the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends.
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from
Believe
the
it or not, chat, we
strongest
are
sorcerer
drinking
alive
IPA.
today, Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate.
Oh,
It focuses on
yeah, he
agility
does.
and flexibility.
Yeah, my
with
boy
the
does.
infusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Bro, have y'all
She combines with Jujutsu
have you all ever seen my boy Yuji when he's fully in the zone? Bruh, when that drool locks down, you're locked up.
techniques like Divergent Fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash,
Oh, he's got that
increasing the
Black
power of his hit by
Flash.
a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
It's basically impossible to will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse, Jogo.
Who did this? And this?
I'm telling you, man, Yuji's got
and
this.
This.
How many has Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
And that's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his
So
hits.
currently,
Yeah,
we're off to
this pink-haired
Yuji
brat
before
was a
he
Jujutsu
changes.
prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted
So
to
7
train a
punches,
crop of
that's
pupils
still good.
powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it also
I think
turns
Sukuna
out
would
that
lose this
every
fight, though.
twist
Like, if it
and
was
turn
Sukuna versus
Yuji's
Denji,
life
Sukuna
was
loses.
orchestrated by the body
Yuji versus Denji, I think Yuji
in
wins.
order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after sending bodies into Yuji's best pal Megami, the King of Curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to
No
use
way
super advanced
Yuji doesn't win,
abilities
bro.
like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage, like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing lost limbs.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood, so after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous blood beam.
All of that combined made Yuji tough enough to finally take on the King of Curses, although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo.
Rip. Literally.
Sukuna was still the de facto strongest being alive, but after hitting him with a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Shrine. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped-up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal, a domain expansion.
Basically a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what. No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part cursed and slowed his age into a crawl, giving him years of training and battle experience.
He has blood manipulation, can pull off Black Flash's at will, and shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes
So
someone
can you like
truly
infinitely
strong?
increase?
For Sukuna,
So
it was
Modulo
the
Yuji,
power to
yeah, he
stand
wins.
alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
Cakewalk right here,
The
guys.
reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. Wiz, if there are two truths in this world, two
So I got Modulo Yuji so far, which kind of rocks.
universal constants, it's these.
Oh. Sorry, girl especially. Modulo Yuji, right? So, I think he wins hands down. Now, are they going off of anime Denji or manga Denji? We get a little bit hybrid of both, I'm not upset. But bruh, manga Denji is so much more hardcore than anime Denji.
Life sucks and then you die.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
With an alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, all Denji had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who happened to have a chainsaw
Pochi!
sticking out of his face. Really putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears. In Pochita's case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Oh, he's so cute. Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world. Perfect for jumping trees, opening cans, massacring your foes.
Apparently, Pochita had no problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts, it'll do.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Warned from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji to live a happy life.
And so, the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid.
That's so sweet, though.
Man,
Pucci's so sweet for a
aka
devil.
one-man, blood-soaked devil-slaying machine. The perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters, led by this piece of work. With nothing controlling him but his raging teenage hormones, Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of one day getting laid.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid. As the Chainsaw Man, Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
It helps that Denji is incredibly powerful, capable of lifting and throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no, his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
Even separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing
see,
devils
drinking
apart
blood.
is basically an
So
infinite
is
blood
Yuji's.
exploit, he almost never runs out. Only limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima, his boss and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil, who created a massive hurricane, or the Bomb Devil, who could blow up most of a city, or the Gun Devil, who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Everything she told Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole. A very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place. World War II? Gone. Nada. Nuclear frickin' bombs? A light, tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes, Denji ate death, which means no one on Earth could die.
Oh, you think that's messed up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
It was in Denji's climactic battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she
Yeah,
was
he
no
did.
joke. Strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet, Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the entire landmass into a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing it at Denji. And he matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon. You know, the moon in space. In seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally falling apart, Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made Denji's dream for a normal life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do. Eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because, sure, life sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living. All right, the battle's about to start. But first, pitch calls are back. Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And we've reopened Death Battle pitch calls on the Death Battle store. It's a way for you to meet with Ben and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us your favorite matchup you always wanted to see over a video call.
That's right, a lot of the episodes we're working on right now are being made because of a pitch. But to give each pitch the time it needs, there is a limited number available.
So grab them quick before they're gone. Last time we sold out in just under an hour, which absolutely blew our minds.
Death Battle pitches are available right now on our website, deathbattle.gg. It's kind of like our own private Patreon with a bunch of extra stuff in every episode of Death Battle ever.
And if you're a website member, you get first dibs. First it'll be available to chroniclers, then archivists, and so on. Plus, members get a pretty sweet discount on the store, so it's a big deal.
Let's get to the battle, but don't forget to grab your pitch at deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
All right, chat. So, with everything we know now, we're going off of end of manga, Denji. We're going off of end of story, YUJI. The only things I have concern for is piercing blood and the fact that blood, like, you know, kind of heals him. So, real curious what's going to go. What's going to go on? That's nothing like I'm worried about. Other than that, YUJI has this.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh man. Oh no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Say your prayers.
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all. Kicker of asses, magnet to chicks, half man, half devil, chainsaw man. Let's finish this. Chainsaw instant death. Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch!
Wait for it. I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking of,
Holy shit, bro, they won out quick!
You messed up, baby! Pochita and I are brothers! You'll never keep us apart! Domain expansion. Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Punk ass bitch.
He said punk ass bitch!
Trying.
Each Black Flash should be an amplifier.
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
No way.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
KO! If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters.
Yeah,
Their
break it
speed,
down for me.
skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoru summoned from the moon? You know, the one that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
We'll lowball it and say 10. Though it'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black Flash.
Now, Yuji has gotten significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull. That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting 2 souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air. That kind of force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of TNT, comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the 9th largest in the Union by total area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like 10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong, but not inconsistent. Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in power. All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight. And with his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What
Denji
can I say,
wins.
Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The
Damn,
winner
dog got
is
it.
Denji, the Chainsaw Man.
Next time on Death Battle.
Yo! Superboy Prime versus Sentry?
Subscribe and join us.
Yo! Superboy Prime versus Sentry! Yes!
Remember to see more Death Battle.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Superboy Prime wins that one. Oh, that's so lit. So, Gojo wins against Makima. Denji wins against Yuji. Okay. Yeah, that all makes sense. Sure. Sure. Alright. As promised, guys, we're gonna go to some zombies. Damn, that was a crazy fight. I'm not even going front, that was a crazy fight.
This is my evening entertainment, watching that pepperoni hold on for dear life. Wait, shouldn't that air be pushing down from above? So why is the piece of bread levitating? Yes, the fan from the air fryer is blasting air down, but your food is blocking it. So that air has to squeeze around the edges, making it flow rapidly. And in those fast... I'm holding a banana, but if you see me holding a D20, that just means that you're madly in love with the person who's in this video. I'm holding a banana. Stop thinking negatively about yourself.
It just tastes old now. Goodbye, Cheese Ranch. Backup Ranch and Booster Pack. Act natural. Yep. What's up? Well, I know, right? Thank them. You too. S tier, by the way. Jason? Didn't you quit? Fine. I had no idea. Sorry, I keep picking up your shifts, man. So no hard feelings, right?
The extended barrel was recently buffed, boosting bullet velocity and extending the damage.
Mariana, Mariana, like Golden Mary, Mariana, Mariana Cross. Just another Golden Mary, Mariana, Mariana Cross. Choose to run away. Take you still inside of me. And I think I've been wrong before. That is not worth. These are way better. Damn, none of these are worth. Got that Baraki on lock.
It's hard being a billionaire. You just bought a new yacht, but this is like no other yacht. It's an evil empire star destroyer for the seas. Dodging taxes, cutting wages, all worth it for this one.
Day 1 of not pissing my wife off. Day 2 of not pissing my wife off. Day 1 of not pissing my wife off. Day 2 of not pissing my wife off. Day 1 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 of not pissing my wife off. Day 2 of not pissing.
Bro, what are these chicken fight animes? What the hell am I watching?
Actually believed my mother's fake story. Today, I will get rid of the branch.
Where is your sister? I thought you two were inseparable.
She cut the branch that was between us.
Really? That's great. We'll be rid of her then.
We'll be rid of her then. Oh my god, she did it! She cut the rope! The rope! She cut the branch! This is a disaster! What are we going to do now? Why did you cut the rope? Didn't you listen to your grandmother's story? Enough, Mother. That's not right. That's right. There's no time to talk now. Your sister's energy is running out. We have to call your grandmother. Mom, help us, please. Selma is losing her energy. The branch has broken between the two girls. What do we do now? I'm so sorry. What? The branch was cut? How is this possible? Didn't I warn you about this? Well, we don't have time. You have to get the girls here. We have no other choice. You have to hurry, Mom. She's losing energy. It's okay, my daughter. We're almost there. She'll just have to hang in there a little longer. If I don't survive, Bella, I won't forgive you. Selma, wake up! Maybe someone out there would be really fun.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, check this out.
Yo, jerk pad? And Mariana Cross, I come out just like Golden Mary, Mariana Cross. We're to Origins. It was in Origins like a few days. Just another golden Mariana Cross. I love you just like golden Mariana. I think I screenshot it yesterday. What was it? So pop off levity. Yeah. Shoo, 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 shoo. Cheers.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the Great War. Two German scientists sought to harness dark and mysterious forces buried for centuries. They believed their discoveries would assure Germany's ultimate victory. What they could never have imagined was just what else their research...
Our concerns over the German plans appear well
Not me
founded.
wanna pop off, you know what?
Huge mechanized weapons stalk the battlefield. I must ensure the Emperor learns of these developments.
Ooh, a knife and half go, wow.
just drew blood.
Okay, no explosion damage. That's fine. Wrong way. It's fine. It's fine.
This modification.
Fine.
This may yet be an effective means for protection.
50. It's fine. Let's grab everything.
Perhaps this music may appease the spirits. Hold the area.
There we go.
There is great evil in this place. Spirits
Doesn't
and
really do anything
demons
for me.
walk this land, possessing the remains of fallen warriors.
Green, 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 green. Green? Knife? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. We said we got it.
If I am to survive, I must learn how these machines operate.
Perfect.
Such technology could allow Germany to enslave the world.
Other foot, not a big deal. Get this. We're gonna go up here. I'm going to.
You should not have disturbed the graves of the ancients. For the moment, we need not worry about ammo. I curse this debilitating mud. Oh, perhaps this weapon was buried by the Germans, man.
Alright, I'll take it. So far, not bad.
On the giant's armor. Such mechanized abominations must be destroyed.
I have no faith.
A great great thunder.
Don't end around, don't end around,
Silence
don't
our
end around, don't end
enemies.
around, don't end around, don't end around, don't end around. No!
We may use the enemy armor to our advantage.
Okay, still snowing. Still snowing, chat. That's what we want.
Can you hear me? Please, you have to help me. I'm trapped here. I just want to go home.
Who is this child calling to us? With other pieces, this will form a staff of some kind. We must cast them out. I stand before you, ready to die.
Woo!
Your numbers only provide a greater challenge. The spirits of my ancestors are with me. The giant robot comes this way.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
We are deep within the machine. Something is happening. This is but one part of many. I need ammo urgently!
I said, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, boy.
I have released a demon! I am low on ammunition!
That's too
Only a madman would create such a machine
clean.
that operates with... I am returned to the battlefield once more.
Where's my stuff?
Even without ammo, I will fight to my last breath!
What? We're gonna around somewhere.
My
There's a
ammo
shield.
is gone.
Probably ice staff.
You want so much for so little.
Oh, I'm stupid. I just need a church robot too for one stuff. Alright. I mean, it's not bad.
From these small pieces, something larger can be built.
Alright. Make my way downtown to the shield. So, round 5, we got all the ice staff. We almost have all the wind stuff. Fire, we got pieces. Honestly, I can go for the rest of the wind stuff real quick before starting next round. I just need to get that shield. Yeah, it's middle robot anyway. So, like, honestly, it don't matter. And then we'll go for the church.
This will help shield us from the demon's attacks. We must strike the advantage.
We are done last one.
I cannot outrun my enemy in this mud.
It's fine, that's what we wanted.
Hold the area.
Ow. Get it down. Yep, there
A
it
fragment
is.
of some stuff.
Shield's good. We just need Gen 3. Just this robot. And we're looking good. We already got 2 fire.
A broken staff piece.
So we got 2 fire. I don't think we have nothing as lightning, which is like, that's okay. That one's gonna be a travel one. It won't be like the hardest one to get. It'll just be tedious. Let's see if we can find the disc while waiting. I don't want.
It is unwise to stand in the path of the robot.
Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. Ah, dies to the foot. I hate that every time. Alright, chat. We're gonna take a small break. And then we'll be back in just a few. We'll be back in probably about like 20-ish minutes or so. Don't trust guys, we'll be back very shortly. Thank y'all for being patient. We'll catch y'all soon. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.